Hey guys, welcome back. This week, North Korea hacking South Korea's Nuclear Research Institute, a new malware fighting website pirating, the Akamai outage affecting more than 500 businesses around the world, and our CVE of the week, a use after free vulnerability in Chrome browser exploited in the wild. Cyber attacks launched by nation-states against their enemies are growing. This time, North Korea managed to hack South Korea's Nuclear Research Institute. Last Friday, South Korea's Atomic Energy Research Institute disclosed that its internal network was infiltrated by hackers. The institute suspects that the North Korean-sponsored hacker group Kim Soo-ki is the one responsible for this breach. The hack was executed by exploiting a vulnerability in a VPN vendor working for the institute. The details of this attack were published after an article in a South Korean journal accused the institute of concealing the details of this attack, framing it as a mistake in the response of the working level staff. This VPN breach is part of a growing trend of VPN systems attacked in major cyber attacks, raising concerns about the security of these systems. In other news, a new malware is targeting websites selling pirated software. The security researcher Andrew Brandt published a report about this malware after looking into its operations. The malware's main goal is blocking infected computers from visiting websites dedicated to software piracy. The malware achieves this goal by modifying the host file on infected systems to prevent the computer from being able to reach a specific web address like the Pirate Bay. The host file is a file that pairs domain addresses to IP addresses. The malware corrupts the file by pairing a pirating website with the loopback address, preventing the infected user from reaching the website. Andrew discovered that this malware spreads through popular torrent sites and even by the Discord channels that attract users looking for pirated content. The malware is not a persistent one, so if a user is infected, a simple edit of the host's file will remove the malware's modifications. In other news, last Thursday, an hour-long outage in Akamai Technologies hit airlines, banks, and the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Akamai Technologies is a global content delivery network, cybersecurity and cloud service company, providing web and internet security services. The Akamai outage was caused by a backfire in Akamai's anti-DDoS prolexic service. More than 500 businesses were affected by this outage, but many of them managed to restore operations in less than an hour. Akamai published a statement saying that the outage was caused by a routing table value that was inadvertently exceeding the allowed value, and the company is taking steps to prevent this from happening again. Now, for our CVE of the week, a use after free vulnerability in Chrome browser that is being exploited in the wild. Last week, Google published an update fixing 4 vulnerabilities in its Chrome browser. One of the vulnerabilities that was patched in this update is a critical use after free vulnerability in WebGL, which is responsible for rendering interactive 2D and 3D graphics within the browser. A use after free vulnerability occurs when a program continues to use a pointer after it has been freed and could cause a program crash. This use after free vulnerability could lead to corruption of valid data, system crash, and remote code and command execution. This is the 7th vulnerability exploited in the wild that was fixed by Google this year, raising some concerns in the company. Although Google recognized that this vulnerability is being exploited in the wild, they didn't provide any details about these attacks. That's it for now. More details about what we just mentioned can be found in the description below. Don't forget to follow us on our other channels to keep up with the latest news and advisories.